Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Danny and today it is time for sneak peek number 3 for round 3 Battle of the Booktubers. It is week 3 of round 3 Battle of the Booktubers. It is the competitors' last chance to get those points in before the live show this coming weekend. So don't forget to tune into our vlogs tomorrow. And I do say our because we have all 4 competitors posting a vlog and yours truly. My host vlog will come out this week so you guys will get to see what I thought of these competitors' recommendations. And then remember, we also have a live show coming up on September 28th at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time here on my channel. If you guys haven't caught up with round 3 content, I will put playlists down below for all of the rounds of Battle of the Booktubers, but for this round, it is round 3. So if you guys are interested in catching up on week 1 or week 2 content, it will be in that playlist. So let's get into the points obtained in week 2. This is going to contain just mild spoilers for those week 2 vlogs. So if you haven't seen those vlogs yet, please go watch those before you continue on with this video. I will go ahead and put up the score sheet and remind you guys of last week's scores. We're going to start with Witchy this week. So for our week 2 vlogs, Witchy had a bit of an up and a down. And personally, I thought the book that she ended up really not liking, I thought she was going to love. She rated her first rating, her top rating, a 0.5 stars, which will give Booktuber number 2 1.5 points for that recommendation. It's not all bad because her second recommendation did receive a 4.25, which will give the Booktuber 8.5 points. Next, we have Beatrice, who judged Booktuber number 1. Beatrice had both a smutty book and a whimsical book this week. She rated her top recommendation a 2.75, which will give this Booktuber 8.25 points. The second recommendation was a 3-star, which will give this Booktuber 6 points. Next, we have Victoria, who was challenged this week to read a genre outside of her comfort zone. The top recommendation for her this week was a 3.75, which will give this Booktuber 11.25 points. The second recommendation received a 4.25, which will receive 8.5 points. Last but not least, we have Laura, who judged Booktuber number 3, and Laura actually read from one of my favorite authors this week. Her top recommendation received a 4.25, which was 12.75 points. The second recommendation was a little confusing in the outro of Laura's vlog, so I did check in with Laura to get her official rating, and the official rating of that book was a 4-star, which will give this competitor 8 points. This means that in total for weeks 1 and week 2, Booktuber number 1 has 31.5 points, Booktuber number 2 has 28.75 points, Booktuber number 3 has 20.75 points, and Booktuber number 4 has 51.75 points. Just to remind you guys of who has been rated multiple times, Booktuber number 1 has been rated twice, Booktuber number 2 has also been rated twice, Booktuber number 3 has only been rated once, and Booktuber number 4 has been rated 3 times. If you're following along with the averages that I've been doing each week, so last week Booktuber number 2 was in the lead for the average number of points they were getting per video or per vlog. And so now if Booktuber number 1 was rated twice, that means the average rating for each video was 15.75. Booktuber number 2 was rated twice, which means their average is a 14.375. Booktuber number 3 has only been rated once, so their average is 20.75. And Booktuber number 4 has been rated 3 times, which means their average is a 17.25 points. So what all of those averages mean essentially is that Booktuber number 3 is currently in the lead as far as the highest average given per vlog that their competitors put out. Remember after this video to go and check out my community tab because I will have another prediction for you guys to make prior to the live show this Saturday. Do you guys have any predictions of who you think is going to win or who is who in the polls? Let me know in the comments down below. And without further ado, what you guys are all here for, and we know it, is the sneak peek for week 3. Let's see what the last week of this round has in store for us.
I am really excited for both of these books.
I had not heard of this book prior to it being recommended to me.
There's murder and intrigue and, you know, hidden identities.
I am per se a little bit afraid of reading that book.
And I think it's been fun so far.
And right now I'm having a freaking fun time with it. Like, I'm really enjoying it.
I found this completely refreshing.
This definitely went in directions that I was not expecting.
So at 50%, I am a little concerned.
If I cannot get past the 150 page mark, I will be DNFing it.
The writing style is like really beautiful and atmospheric.
This could be 5 stars.
God, this could go so many ways, and I'm so curious.
This book is full of despair and hatred.
And that's a buzzword for me when I read romance.
I think it's putting me out of my comfort zone.
This book, it's kind of a cross in vibes between like a cozy fantasy and like some literary fiction.
I'm not loving it, guys.
I hated the beginning.
This book, it runs on vibes alone.
Really? Is this really what we're doing?
Excellent choice. Excellent read. That was great.
Is this just here because it adds to the vibes, or is it actually part of the plot? What's going on, you know?
In general, it was sometimes hard to follow what was really happening.
Thank you, Booktuber C.
It's not bad. It's just missing a little something, I guess, for me.
And I really don't like that. I could deal without that.
I will say the plot is a little bit convoluted.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm really sad. Don't come for me in the comments.
I really loved reading this book.
Hopefully we'll be ending on a high note. We will have to see.
Honestly, I think this is the book that I most liked during this competition.
I have a feeling that this is going to be a tight race, so don't forget to tune into the live show on Saturday, September 28th at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time right here on my channel. We will calculate all of the points and figure out who is the best recommender among this group of competitors. Until then, happy reading!